You, David, not sure if you. And so does this man here, Michael Dawson, is on. Michael, thanks again for coming on. I know you had your say last night after Tottenham lost. What's your initial reaction to this? And did you think it was inevitable?
Good morning, guys. No, it wasn't inevitable in my opinion, because I go back to the game against West Ham when they lost 2-1, a really late goal, and that was the point where I thought, will they make the change? So it's clear that they didn't want to do that. I just look back on last night's performance, and they've obviously had a meeting, reflecting, going, look, we are in a relegation battles. We're 5 points ahead of West Ham. It could have been 3 if Manchester United don't score that goal. So it was massively important. So they've made a decision, and now they've got a huge decision to make. Who comes in? I hear everyone talking about interim. We don't know. We don't know if it's going to be an interim. If that happens, I think there's only one manager they're waiting for, and it has to be Pochettino in the summer. Or do they go out and get someone now? And people are saying, well, who will that be? Well, for me, there's someone there in the making, someone who knows a football club, someone who's got the passion, played for the club, loves it, will galvanise everyone and bring them in the right direction. And that's moving forward. And that is Robbie Keane for me.
So on Robbie Keane there, he's currently in a job. So, I mean, you've said there, as a permanent it would be, because there's no way he's coming in as interim. He's not leaving a full-time job to be interim to the end of the season, is he?
I can't imagine that, leaving Ferencváro, joint top of the league, in the knockout stages in the Europa League. So you think, I don't know too many managers that would leave when you've got a contract there to go for an interim. But why not give him it on a permanent basis? They've tried Jose, they've tried Conte, they've tried Thomas Frank. And let me tell you, I was someone that was all in for Thomas Frank. And I think I won't go away from that the job he did at Brentford was outstanding, and he deserved an opportunity. And I'm disappointed for him, because I'm a big admirer of him. I think he's been dealt a really hard hand with the amount of injuries that they've had. I mean, I can go through the list of Kulusevski, Kudos, Solanke's back, Maddison, Bergvall, Danzo, Bentancur, Porro, Adogi. The list goes on. I've wrote a list as long as my arm. So he's been dealt with this. But we're in an industry where you have to win football matches. And he's won one game in 11. The last win was December the 28th against Crystal Palace. And he understands that. He knew he had to bring wins. There was a disconnect between the fans and the players. We've seen incidents where the players have been having arguments with the fans, and that just can't be the case. The situation they're in, they have to be together from top to bottom, and whoever comes in has to try and bring some belief to this Spurs team, because I watched them last night, and I look on paper and I look at that Newcastle team and go, Newcastle team was better than Spurs. It was clear in that. And I listened to you, Jay, talking about the fight, the attitude. They're lacking confidence. Was a fight there? Yes, there was. I saw Mickey van der Ven putting blocks in and making great bits of defensive work. But ultimately, they weren't good enough. They sat back, they surrendered possession, and at home, you can't do that.
First 30 minutes, Dawes, Tottenham didn't come out there half. It didn't look like... There was no, yourself, let's take yourself, for example. You go on the pitch, you give 100% all the time, every time. Whether you're playing good or bad, you give 100%. I'm watching that first half especially, and I'm saying to myself, where's the attitude? Where's the hard work? That's the minimum. It doesn't even matter if you play well or not. Fans will clap you if they see you putting in effort for your team. I didn't see that last night.
Yeah, the first 30 minutes, I mean, I think the way they came out, the way Thomas set them up was to sit in a low block. I watched Dominic Solanke sitting 10, 15 yards out of his own 18-yard box and letting Newcastle dictate. And Newcastle in wide areas, Elanga, Harvey Barnes down the left-hand side, Anthony Gordon in the number 9 position. Look at Jacob Ramsey, I mean, brilliant. Bruno, Joe Willock, I mean, they had 6 attacking players on the pitch and it was down the channels. And then Spurs just looked on the counter-attack, got in a couple of times, but they were just talk about trying to stay in the game in the first half, and they never responded until probably 10 minutes into the second half. They had a 15-minute period, but it wasn't good enough. So whoever comes in, whether it be interim, permanent, they need to get some belief.
Can I ask you, Mike, Jay, 2 seconds. Michael, a lot of people are saying Harry Redknapp, a lot of viewers, and we've had David Bentley just on talking about him. He is 79 next month. His last job was 9 years ago. What would you think about Harry Redknapp coming in for the last 12 games? And the Champions League.
Yeah, I love Harry Redknapp. He came in from when one day Ramos, we had 2 points from 8 games. So I've been in this position, and that's what I'm talking about from a player's point of view. You are giving everything, but maybe a little bit of confidence, a little bit of quality here. He came in, we went on a crazy run and finished 7th. I mean, what he will do, he'll galvanise the team, whether it is Harry, whether it be Tim Sherwood, whether it be Robbie Keane, whether it be a Ryan Mason. All these names will be linked. Roberto De Zerbi leaves Marseille last night. He's going to be in the equation. There's numerous names out there.
That's the one, though, Dawes. That's the one for me. I'm looking at De Zerbi and I'm saying one thing he's definitely bringing is bringing a philosophy, is bringing attacking football. He identifies good players, and obviously he's got that attitude. Yes, he's going to ruffle feathers, but I think he will have all these teams that I've seen play. He has them working really, really hard. And if you're not, you just get thrown out the squad. I think that's the kind of manager Tottenham need.
Yeah, they may be looking down that route. Maybe a coincidence. Like I said, I don't think they really wanted to sack Thomas.
Yeah.
Coincidence. Last night he leaves Marseille. He's free now to go and work. So we saw what he did at Brighton. Very energetic, very attacking. Goes over to Marseille. Exactly the same. He does upset the apple cart. He will demand the way he's his personality. So, I mean, only time will tell. Many people will be coming on this show today, and they'll have their own motives, own opinions, which way they'll go. But they have to get someone. They've got 12 days till they play Arsenal in the North London derby, and the fans and everyone has to be ready for that game, because it's probably not going to be an easy one the way Arsenal are playing.
Well, it certainly won't be. Michael, at the bottom of the screen, there's someone asking for Tim Sherwood to come in until the end of the season. And lots of people have said that. Jamie O'Hara in the past has said that as well. I'm not sure if you played under him when he was interim manager. We don't want to lose him from Sky Sports FC. Yeah. You don't want to lose him from Soccer Saturday. But what would he bring to it? Would he be a good option?
100%. Tim came in when I was a player, so I've worked under him. Worked with him on a Soccer Saturday. We all know how he is. He's open. He lays it on the table. He will tell you how it is, and he has a demand. He has an expectation. If it is an interim, I could see them going down that route as well. He knows a football club. He's always been open about wanting to bring young academy players through, and he will have a respect to Premier League winner. It's going to be a short period if it is an interim. They have 12 games. It's a quick fix. We've seen what Michael Carrick has done at Manchester United. That he knows the structure of the club. You know the pressure of playing for these kind of teams. And whoever it is, I wish them luck, because they need a quick response.
Hey, well, I remember when Chelsea brought in Di Matteo, he went and won the Champions League, and Tottenham are still in it. So you never know, Michael. It could end up being a great season for Tottenham still. But, Michael, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.